The stage is set. In just 24 hours time, we'll be live on playlive.com and on Canal Plus at the Adidas Arena right here in the beautiful and iconic city of Paris for ARES Fighting Championships number 30. Welcome to the ceremonial weigh-ins. Welcome everybody right here in attendance and of course those watching on social media. But before we begin, it's time for me to welcome some of our special guests. First up, please welcome to the stage ARES host, Mr. Simon Harding. And now welcome UFC flyweight and ARES commentator, Veronica Harding. Next up, ARES marketing manager, Thomas Alieri. And last but by no means least, please welcome from Slam Partners, Gemma Balkoja. It's time now to welcome your fighters onto the scales, beginning with the prelims. In the bantamweight division, please welcome from Ireland, Jordan Bradshaw. The 26-year-old Jordan Bradshaw, standing 173 centimeters tall, fighting out of Ireland, steps off the scales and weighing officially at 61.7 kilograms. Now, his opponent, Wabi Brahim. The 25-year-old Wabi Brahim, standing 178 centimeters tall, and a career 1 victory, no losses or draws. Representing Tunisia and France, he steps off the scales and weighed in also at 61.7 kilograms. Number 30 begins the prelims in the bantamweight division. Jordan Bradshaw and Wabi Brahim. And now it's time to welcome the first middleweight division matchup. Please welcome Tommy Blanco. Fighting out of France and making his professional debut tomorrow night, the 28-year-old steps off the scales and weighed in officially at 84.4 kilograms. It's time to welcome his opponent, Eli Musango Makongo. Mr. Makongo, the 30-year-old with a career 1 victory, standing 192 centimeters tall, steps on the scales and weighed in officially at 84.3 kilograms. ARES Fighting Championships middleweight division matchup. Tommy Blanco and Eli Musango Makongo. Time to welcome our first heavyweight division matchup of tomorrow evening. First up, to the scales, Zalbek Sabanov. The Russian-born Zalbek Sabanov, with a career 2 victories, no losses or draws, weighs on the scales at 118.4 kilograms. Now his opponents, please welcome Giovanni the Experiment Olakunori. The 31-year-old at 188 centimeters tall gets ready to step up the scales with 1 career victory to his credit. The Scottish-Nigerian steps off the scales at 117.5 kilograms. division matchup, Zalbek, Sabanov, and Giovanni, the Experiment, Ola Konori. It's time to welcome our first fights in the featherweight division. Please welcome to the stage, Mike, French Predator, Gatos. The 31-year-old, standing 180 centimeters tall, making his pro debut, fighting out of France, and weighing officially at 66.3 kilograms. Now welcome his opponent, Benoit Lanois Prigent. At 25 years of age, 177 centimeters tall, also making his debut, fighting out of France, and stepped off the scales at 66.1 kilograms. ARES 30 featherweight division matchup, Mike French Predator, Gatos, and Benoit Lanois Prigent. And time to welcome another featherweight division matchup. First up, please, to the scales, Andrei Moldavination Onishenko. With a career 2 victories, 1 loss, the 31-year-old fighting out of Italy and Moldova weighs in officially at 74.9 kilograms. Time to welcome his opponent, Ayub Hawa. Ayub Hawa, with a career 4 victories and 1 loss. The 28-year-old, standing 86 centimeters tall, fighting out of Morocco. He steps off the scales and weighing officially at 70.6 kilograms. Featherweight division matchup, ladies and gentlemen, Andrei Onishenko and Ayub Hawa. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the prelim matchups. Don't forget we're live on pay-per-view on playlive.com and on Canal Plus tomorrow evening. It's time now to introduce our main card in the light heavyweight division. First up, Jordan Nandor. Jordan Sandman Nandor, the 32-year-old, 192 centimeters tall, with a career 1 victories, steps on the scales representing France and weighs in officially at 92.7 kilograms. And time to welcome the greatest, Mustafa, the greatest Diakhaté. Standing 195 centimeters tall, this man stands undefeated with 3 career victories, fighting out of Belgium. He steps on the scales and weighed in officially at 93.2 kilograms. Mustafa, the greatest Diakhaté, at 93.2 kilograms. ARES number 13 main card begins with the light heavyweight division matchup. Jordan, Sandman Nandor, and Mustafa, the greatest Diahate. And it's time to welcome in the strawweight division. First up to the scales, Milena Simplicio. Fighting out of Brazil with a career 5 victories, 2 losses. Milena steps up the scales at 52.4 kilograms. And now welcome her opponent, Delphine Benoit. Delphine Benoit. Fighting out of France, standing 165 centimeters tall, with a career 5 victories, 1 loss. Steps on the scales. And weighing officially at 52.6 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans, in the strawweight division, Milena Simplicio and Delphine Benoit. Next up on the ceremonial weigh-ins of ARES number 30 is in the middleweight division as we welcome to the scales, Vlad Gutu. Vlad Gutu, 24 years of age, standing 180 centimeters tall, with a career 2 victories, 1 loss, fighting out of Moldova. And he steps up the scales at 84 kilograms. And welcome his opponent, Hugo Guillon. The 28-year-old, standing 195 centimeters tall, with a career 5 victories, 1 loss, fighting out of France. And also weighed in at 84 kilograms. ARES number 30, ladies and gentlemen, in the middleweight division, Vlad Gutu and Hugo Guillon. Next up, also in the middleweight division, please welcome Isaac Supremo Mulu. Supremo, fighting out of Cameroon, the 31-year-old, standing 185 centimeters tall. This man is undefeated with 6 career victories. He gets ready to step on the scales. And weighing officially at 84.1 kilograms. And now, welcome his opponent, Jackie Chan. At 189 centimeters tall, with a career 4 victories, 2 losses, fighting out of France, Jackie Chan gets ready to step on the scales. And weighed in officially at 83.6 kilograms. ARES 30 middleweight division, Isaac, Supremo Mulu, and Jackie Jean. It is time now to welcome your co-main event of tomorrow evening. This time in the welterweight division, please welcome first Wissam El Aslan Akhmouche. Representing France and Morocco, this man has a career 7 victories to a single loss. Standing 180 centimeters tall, steps off the scales at 77.3 kilograms. And now, welcome his opponent, Jordan Lefauve Zebo. This man stands 177 centimeters tall, also 7 career victories and 1 loss. Representing France and weighed in at 77.6 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! Your welterweight division matchup, co-main event, Wissam El Aslan Akhmouche and Jordan Lefauve Zebo. It's time to welcome your main event. These two warriors will compete for ARES vacant welterweight world title. First up, the first challenger, please welcome Thiago Lima. This man is 33 years of age, standing 181 centimeters tall. He has a professional record, 10 career victories against a single loss, fighting out of Brazil and weighing officially at 76.9 kilograms. Welcome his opponent, the second challenger for the welterweight title, Baisanger Baki Shamsudinov. At 23 years of age, he stands 180 centimeters tall. This man has a flawless career, 8 victories, fighting out of France and weighed in officially at 76.7 kilograms. Fight fans, this is your main event. ARES Fighting Championships number 30, vacant welterweight world title on the line. Thiago Lima and Baisanger Baki Shamsudinov. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremonial weigh-ins. Please stick around as we get ready for the press conference in about 5 minutes' time.